In a hypothetical season three,
Yeah.
what do you really want to explore with Galadriel next? For you? What would you like to see the next step be?
I'm scared. Um, I think it'll be fun to see her be a bit swashbuckling and joyous. Yeah.
That would be a very new
Who
Galadriel.
knows if that will
Yeah,
happen?
that
Because
would be
that's
a whole new side.
yeah.
I'm Russ Milheim from the Direct. Thank you for talking to me today. My voice is a little shot, so I apologize for
Oh
that.
no. For you.
Yeah. But it's great to talk to you again about the show. We last spoke at San Diego Comic-Con,
Mhm.
and now all of season two is out there, so there's a lot more to discuss. First things first, in your own words, can you describe what was going through Galadriel's mind when she nearly got that truce with Adar, only for it to be taken away moments later?
Yeah, I think it was really illuminating for her because she realized that does really know Sauron because Adar couldn't tell he was being tricked. And so it was kind of quite confronting that she was like, no, I know his mind and I know that he's doing this. It was really fun to film as well because um she was she had nothing to lose at that point. She's in such terror of what's about to happen. So she was really letting rip. And there was just loads of orcs. And I just love filming with the orcs.
I mean, I get that. I would too. I would just
Yeah.
not stop staring at them.
Yeah.
And you also get to finally reunite with Sauron himself.
Yes.
Did you guys have that big fight, but at the end, did Galadriel really think that she was going to die in that moment, truly?
I think that she felt it was a worthy time for her to die, should she. It would be worth it if she did. But I think she felt that also her story wasn't over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What was it like getting to finally be on set with Charlie again? Because you spent all this time on season one, and then season
Yeah.
two, you guys just didn't see each other.
I mean, I did really miss him. It was really strange not being with him. And also, was him and Charlie were having such a lovely time in their cozy little forge.
Yeah,
We were all in the woods in the middle of the night, so it's a bit like, oh. And it was amazing to be back with him because he was so transformed. And just as an actor, it was just really exciting to kind of see such kind of brilliantness, really. I was so frightened by him. And I kind of couldn't imagine him being so frightening. And so it was amazing to see that kind of our new iteration of Sauron was so perfect, really.
yeah. Now you and Elrond have had a rocky relationship this season. Once Galadriel wakes up, where do you think they'll be in that respect? What is that going to look like,
I
hypothetically?
feel that when Elrond is saying like that the forces are kind of, if they're not weak in body, they're kind of hurt in kind of heart and mind. He's talking about himself. So I think, I mean, he's really suffered. And he's experienced um such disappointment in his friend Durin. So I feel that um maybe Galadriel will have to um it will be interesting seeing their dynamic being different because don't think it will be. And I can't
Yeah.
say
It'll still be rocky to the end of time.
yeah, no. But they love each other. And that's been so fun to play um such great friends, really.
Now, in the books, and I know you've heard this before and you've talked about it, but Galadriel's husband, Celeborn, is there, but in the show he's been missing since day one.
Mhm.
Why do you feel that it's been a good choice for her journey so far to keep him out of the story right now? And do you think he might pop up soon, one day?
I mean, I would love him to pop up because I think it would be nice for her to
Yeah, I think
have,
true.
yeah, and have an ally who and I like to think that also there's this part of her we don't know yet because we haven't seen her with her beloved. Um and sorry, I forgot the last part of the question.
Oh, just
Um
like why do you feel it was a good choice for her journey so far
oh
for him
yeah.
not to be there, and then when he might pop up?
I mean, yeah, it's been really fun for me as an actor to not have him there because there's this extra layer of his absence and what that does to her. And I feel there's this part of her that she's forgotten as well that
Okay.
will be exciting for her to rediscover.
In a hypothetical season three,
Yeah.
what do you really want to explore with Galadriel next? Well, for you, what would you like to see the next step be?
I'm scared. Um, I think it'll be fun to see her be a bit swashbuckling and joyous. Yeah.
That would be a very new
Who
Galadriel.
knows if that will happen?
Yeah. That
Because
would be
that's,
a whole new side.
yeah.
Were there any like with what came to screen, what everyone saw from season two? Were there any fun deleted moments that you recall didn't actually make the cut, but you're like, oh, where'd that go?
No, it's more that sometimes I watch it and I'm like, oh, that was really significant and I didn't realize it. Which I guess is how like the writers kind of being cleverer than me. It's really fun watching it back because you're just like, yeah. And also it's kind of there's bits where you've kind of been preoccupied with kind of how your sword's on your back or something. And then when you watch it, you're like, ah, this is what
Yeah,
was actually happening there. Yeah.
no, that
Uh,
makes sense. Season two, out of season two and everything you did, what was the hardest scene for you as an actor and performance to really nail with the character?
I mean, I think that when she meets Celebrimbor when he's very near death, and she admits that she wanted something that Sauron offered. And that's a huge turning point for her, where she fully owns her mistake and her limits. And so that was something that felt like it had to be done right. And luckily, I was acting opposite Charles Edwards, who just kind of makes you so much better being opposite him.
Yeah, it was a great scene. So definitely props to that one. I do remember that exchange in particular. So,
Thank you.
but thank you again for talking with me. I hope you've enjoyed my voice.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.